Carter Brandon smiled softly to himself and read the other side of the cutting.
According to this, he doesn't live far from here.
What?
Well, nowhere's far from anywhere in Wales, is it? That's why you get all the inbreeding among public librarians. Do you want to go and see if he's still alive?
Favourite, Carter, favourite, lad.
I mean, if he's in, he's in. If he's out, he's out.
That's precisely what I said when they took me to pay me final respects to me old dad at the chapel of rest.
There was a spring and a bounce to Uncle Mort's step as they hurried back to the restless, blood-red beetle. He snatched open the door and hurled himself inside.
Carter, I am beside myself with happiness. My soul is soaring with joy. I'm all a-quiver with restless excitement.
And with that he fell sound asleep, and very soon was snoring solemn and stately. The memories of an old man. A raw, muffled northern Saturday. Flat caps and clinkered terrace, bicycle pumps and chapped mittens, players' weights and sodden cardboard beakers, the crunch of bone, the gush of gore, the cries of the crowd.
Go on, Icky, kick him up the flap! Put the boot in, Icky! Pull his ears off! Wrench his tongue out! Grab him by the goolies!
Uncle Mort awoke with a start and said in a timid little voice,
Sorry I'm late home, love. They had trouble with the pole on the trolley bus.
The town glowered at the ghost of its silted port. No tin plate now, no coal, no smelt of copper. The smug of the chapels, the snug of the pubs, a reckless sky, reckless voices, the song of the saucepan. They inquired about Icky Williams and were directed to an old folks' home with lonely windows. The matron smiled at them and said,
Oh, you come to see old Icky? Oh, he will be pleased. He sent the caretaker to hospital last Thursday with a broken pelvis. Mind he doesn't headbutt you. You'll find him sitting outside the downstairs lavvy in a striped deck chair.
That was indeed where they found him. He was gaunt, bowed, and hairless. He wore a leather scrum cap and donkeyman's boots. Uncle Mort approached him cautiously.
Icky Williams?
The gaunt old man with the cavernous cheeks and the bloodshot eyes nodded.
We've brought you a present, Icky.
Is it rum?
No.
Is it a gardening token?
No, Icky. It's us.
Icky Williams licked his lips icily and scowled. He had a broken nose and cauliflower ears.
I changed my library book this morning.
Oh, that's right. Interesting is that, Icky. And who wrote it?
Well, what's it going to do with you, you bastard?
He hunched his head into his neck and raised his fists. Uncle Mort stepped back sharply and whispered to Carter Brandon,
It's just asking for trouble letting them loose on Catherine Cookson, isn't it, Carter?
I'm due in court next Tuesday.
Oh, yes, Icky. What for? Grievous bodily harm? Gun running? High treason?
No, failure to fill in my name on the electoral roll.
Silence. Carter Brandon fetched 2 chairs, and he and Uncle Mort seated themselves in front of the old man. Silence.
I kicked Matron at the flap this morning.
Ah.
And I broke the visiting dietitian's collarbone.
Well, it makes a change, doesn't it, Icky?
With every watercress hoop for supper tonight.
No wonder you broke the dietitian's collarbone.
Why have you come here? You've not come about the outbreak of cannibalism at Bellevue Rangers, have you? If you are, so...
No, Icky, we've not come about that. The thing is, well, you see, the thing is, we've come to see you. Being as how you were a great hero of mine. You lit up my childhood and illuminated my youth in the radiance of your greatness.
I never wanted to go.
Where, Icky?
Up north, but I had to. We hadn't got the money, see? We hadn't got no work, so I had to go north.
And thank God you did, Icky. You brought pleasure to thousands. Millions. Millions and millions. You were adored. You were worshipped. When you played, God looked down from the heavens above and gave to our souls an everlasting winner's bonus. By God. Do you remember that great try you scored, Icky? Saturday, January the 17th, Rochdale Hornets the opposition. By the heck, Carter, it were magnificent. A positive pearler. Took the ball a good 3 yards behind his own posts. Ran the whole length of the field, beating all 13 of the opposition, plus the 2 linesmen and a crossbred Bedlington Terrier. And then slammed the ball down slap between the posts and backheeled it over the bar to convert the try. Oh, Icky. Icky, you transformed our lives that day.
I hated every minute of it.
What?
Bloody Northerners. Bastards, every single one of them.
You what, Icky, you what?
Northerners, smug-nosy, self-satisfied, avaricious, cold of heart, meagre of spirit, a race of congenital whingers and whiners.
Now, hold on, Icky, there's no need to go...
And as for the women, sour faces, big backsides, airy legs, loud voices, cacklers and screechers, grumblers and gossipers.
Ah, well, you've got a good point there, Icky, but don't
And as for the food...
Hey up. I don't mind you insulting with women folk, but I do draw the line when it comes to her food. I served all through the First World War.
There was no need to continue. Icky Williams was asleep. The limbs of his gaunt, twisted old body were totally relaxed. His skin glowed, and on his face was a broad smile of deep contentment and boundless triumph.
Do you think he's dead?
I don't know. And I'm buggered if I'm going to wake him up to find out.
They crept out of the old folks' home. In silence they had a pint or two in a nearby pub. In silence they walked back to the car. Just before they got inside, Uncle Mort grabbed hold of Carter Brandon and said,
I'm going to tell you something about that try of Icky's that I've never told a living soul before.
What about it?
That pass he took. It were a good 5 yards forward.
Ah.
I was going to tell the referee about it.
Why didn't you?
Well, I wasn't there.
Well, where was you then?
I told you before. Helping a conductor mend the pole on his trolley bus.
In Tricky Icky, you heard Stephen Thorpe as Uncle Mort, Sam Kelly as Carter Brandon, Liz Golding as the landlady and the matron, and Richard Davies as Icky Williams. The narrator was Christian Rotzka. Uncle Mort's Celtic Fringe was written by Peter Tinniswood and produced in Bristol by Pete Atkin.